Hello again, my name is Lynda Hopkins from the Marlow Methodist Church, and today we're going to be thinking about trees because Jesus told a story, he liked trees, about the mustard trees. Right, so I do hope you've got all the materials you need ready. You need your tray and sand, you need some paper, and you need some scissors and sellotape. Pretty basic really, so hopefully you've got those things. Now the first thing we need to do is make a tree, isn't it? So let's start. Get your oblong shape, rectangular, and make a roll up into a tube. So we need to make like a cigar, but we don't want you to make it too tight because we've got to do something very magical in a minute. Right, here we go. When you've got it ready like that, you get some sellotape and stick it on the side. And then your scissors, you need to make 4 slits, 3/4 way down, 3 and 4. Now this is where there's a bit of a time lapse because trees don't normally grow this fast. You need to take the centre piece and with the other hand just hold the thing lightly and gradually ease it up. Maybe you should pull out another piece too, but very carefully because it can tear, until you've got your tree. Now this one's made of magazine paper and I quite like that because it's got different colours. This one particularly has got different colour greys, but this also reminds me of the leaves as well actually as the branches. So but if you've got something that's just boring as it is, you might want to actually add leaves. So just take some other green paper say and cut some green leaves out and use a Pritt stick to stick them on. And I would make about 6 of these if you've got the time to make a real show, a real wood. And then put them in the sand upright. They should stick quite well with the sand around them. So when you've done that, it's now time to make some little birds, because in the story Jesus says that the birds come and rest in the top of the trees. So you need a piece of paper, again smaller, and you've got to make the body of the bird this time. So I'm going to fold it over because it is only one-sided with coloured. So start with the tail and then the body shape and then a little head and beak. Very simple. Then you need to make a slit in the body, but don't go all the way through because this is very important for the wings to go through. And then with another colour, perhaps an alternative colour, you need to make another rectangle, make it into a concertina shape and then push through the hole until you've got it coming out the other side equally, and then spread out the wings like that. You can make the tail a little bit more tail-like by squeezing it a bit to fan out, and you can add an eye, and that's all you need to do really. They're very light and you can just place them in your trees. Make as many birds as you wish. You could make very different coloured ones if you like, different species. Well, in the story it makes you wonder why Jesus mentioned the mustard tree. When I looked it up, the tree was like a big bush and it spread out far and wide with lots of leaves. And this was so that the birds could really come and rest. There was plenty of room. And this was like reminding me of the way we are, that we in the kingdom of God have enough love to give and help other people, care for other people. So I'll just show you how the mustard seeds started. There's one I got from a shop, some mustard seeds, and in my hand I have them. They're little circles. Well, they grow into huge bushes, and that's just how the kingdom of God is. No matter how small it starts, in your own family, with your own friends, with God's help, we can make the kingdom grow. So I'll see you next time. There's one more thing that you might like to do, and that is put in an oasis. I've just done this one out of blue paper. If you happen to have a circular mirror, that would be great. And also, you might want to add some animals to come into the wood, into your trees area, or make pathways. With the holidays coming up, you might have time to find things like this.